Hello there, it's L here from MBX, Mind Body Extra. Today I'm introducing you to a program which I've developed over a long time from my years involved in movement sports such as tennis and other sports. Firstly as a player, then as a coach, mentor, trainer. And over those many years I was introduced to other disciplines such as martial arts, which I'm really not that much of an exponent of, but I was introduced to these disciplines and I got familiar with what they talk about in the East. Not so much in the West back then, but in the East. And it's an energy flow which is running through all of us from our cellular level and even below, through our body, and energising organs and systems, muscles and muscular movement. So it started to fascinate me. Muscular movement needs energy, food energy, and energy even below that, which we know about through quantum physics and our study of molecular biology, etc. We know there's an energy very deep in us. And in the East, the mystics, the martial arts masters, the monks, they discovered this thousands of years ago, how to activate the energy from very deep inside us into muscular movements and also to influence the supporting structures and systems. And today we're working on an area of energy, an energy centre around the groin area, situated over the groin area, which in the East they call chakra. We don't have to call it chakra. If you want to, you can. I don't mind. Just realise it's an energy centre and it corresponds to a colour. They all correspond to colours. The colours have cycles per second. They're a vibrational frequency. So the vibrational frequency of the base chakra over the groin matches the colour red. So the first part of this exercise today is to actually get the mind to be concentrated, not to have too much internal noise and preferably not much external noise, so that we can get our concentration levels to the right stage. Because when we do E.A.S.E, energy activated systemic exercise, we need to almost have a meditative mind. So you could say that this program is actually movement meditation and moving energy into the organs and systems of our body with muscular movement. What could be better than that? I think these days, if nothing else, just to centre the mind from all this noise is a wonderful thing. So the first exercise here for us is the mental part, is to focus the energies of our mind concentratively into imagination. And the imagination is some disc, if you like. I like to do it as a disc, a spherical shape, in the colour red, situated directly over the groin. Now, for those of you who struggle with visualisation techniques, etc., you think you can't do it, but you can, because if I got you to remember the brightest red apple, there's the colour red. So just if you want to do it that way, just imagine the brightest red apple colour situated over the groin area, and that activates the colour frequency. Once you do that, the nervous system, your nervous system, our nervous system, is tuned into a certain cycles per second. So just to start with, before we go any further, let's just imagine red now over the groin area. Take a moment, just imagine red. If there's any external, internal noise, don't give it your attention, just the colour red. Just a few breaths. And as you do so, you'll feel yourself settling. You'll feel yourself calm down. This is exactly what this program is all about, to have calmed, controlled, gentle, and yet powerful movement. These movements can even be done by people who can't move, who are lying on their back. They can do mental movements, which then the body makes no distinction about what's being imagined or is real. The body treats an imagined movement the same as though it was really happening. That's a tremendous realisation, just that. So now that we've got the colour red over the groin area, we want to actually activate the subscapularis muscle, which sits under the shoulder blades behind us. And to do that is quite simple. You just join your hands and press in. And as you press in, you may feel the muscle, subscapularis muscle, working gently. Okay, so we've got the colour red we're concentrating on, plus the movement. Now, at the same time as we do that movement, we're also energising our heart. Now, whether or not you believe that is irrelevant. It's actually there. It's got to have energy. So therefore, these movements are on the same energy line. And in the Eastern traditions, they've known about this for thousands of years. So nothing better to concentrate your mind on the colour red over the groin area, that energy centre. Simple movement as you do so. And we'll do 10. 1. Red colour over the groin. 2. Red colour over the groin. 3. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. 8. 9. And 10. Subscapularis and heart muscle have been energised. Now, as well as that muscle, we also have other muscles that are being energised by the colour frequency, red cycles per second, over that energy centre, over the groin. And that's the quadricep muscles, which are situated in the front of the thigh, between the knee and the groin. And those muscles are activated simply when you're seated or standing, and you simply bend and straighten your leg. I won't do it because otherwise my head will go out of the picture, which is probably a good thing. But we bend and straighten. You can do them both together, but it's easier to do one at a time. So we'll do them together. 1. Red over the groin area. 2. Red over the groin area, straighten the leg. 3. Red over the groin area, straighten leg. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Okay, so we've done 2 movements separately, but we can do these together too, to make it even easier if you want to. We can get the hand movement and we can get the leg movement at the same time. So the hands coming in, squashing in, subscapularis, straightening the leg. As you do so, quadricep muscles and small intestine are being energised. So we've got small intestine being energised, we've got heart being energised, we've got the subscapularis muscle under the shoulder blades being energised, we've got the quadricep muscles in the front of the thigh above the knee being energised, and even more importantly, we're focusing the mind. So the mind is becoming very concentrated. It has to do this. And we do that left and right if you do them together. So you just don't do one side and leave the other side undone. Another way you can do this, one hand can go behind you, one at a time. That's subscapularis, if you prefer that. You can even do this lying down flat, pressing in. So those people that are lying flat, pressing in. See, it's not just for people who are able to move around, it's for everybody. And also we can bend and straighten our leg, lying flat as well. If we can't, and we haven't got any movement, we can just imagine this, because remember, your body makes no distinction about what's being imagined or is actually real. It treats them both as the same. So who knows what can happen if we just visualise that. Over time, anything can happen. This is E.A.S.E, Energy Activated Systemic Exercise. We do workshops on this program. Dr. Luke Fuller, the ATP physio, osteo that's toured the world with the world's best tennis players, he'll be doing much more of the movement rather than me, and I'll be talking to you like I am now about the meditative side of it mainly, although I'll be there correcting and helping with the movements as well. So you can do that as a workshop, which is coming up before the end of this year, 2022. We hope to be doing some workshops together. You're most welcome to come along if you so choose and experience the experience of Dr. Luke Fuller. What more experience could you have? The world's best touring osteo-physio for the world's best tennis players. And my own experience, which is vast, going back into the meditative sciences and back into applied sport. We'd love to have you come along. If you can't get there in person, you can also do this as a webinar on that day too, so you can be online like I'm doing with you now. So you see, there's many ways we can do this. A better way is to join us up, For those of you who haven't joined us up, MBX Elite Plus membership, you get all of this. There's 23 movements in the E.A.S.E program. I've only shown you a couple today. There's 23 movements, and the membership will get all of these and all of the other programs that you see behind me, all for $7.50 per month. Each one of those programs that you see behind me costs $130 Australian. So you get all of that, which is about 10, and there's more coming as well. Plus many, many, many other benefits. Interviews with world best practice, interviews with world famous people. You get not only interviews, you get sessions with me, which I'm doing this week with my members, that the public don't get, all for the cost of coffee and cake per month. Plus you're joining a worldwide network and you're joining like-minded people. So it's a wonderful opportunity for you. We encourage you very strongly to join up with us. There's so much expertise here for you, and at a very, very inexpensive rate. Also, free to you all is MBX on YouTube. Subscribe free to MBX on YouTube, and you can get all of what I'm doing there today. All of the other episodes that I put together will be there for you. You can go back through them, plus other ones coming into the future as well. So we encourage you to join up and subscribe on MBX on YouTube. That's about all I've got time for you today with E.A.S.E. Next week I'll be doing further movement meditation and talking about the BLIP Baseline Internal Program, which is my base program. But I'm applying this next week, Wednesday the 19th of October. It'll probably be around about the same time. I'm varying the times around, my apologies, but because of commitments I'm scheduling and then having to change. So it could be about the same time next week, which today was about 9 a.m. Melbourne time. All this is Melbourne time. So next week, 19th of October, the BLIP of Sporting Excellence. The following week, 26th of October, same arrangement with times. BLIP and the Ageing Myth. Those of you who are worried about this myth about ageing should come along to this one. There's a lot to learn about ageing. It's not what you think it is. And the following week, on the 2nd of November, an intro, this is my background, intro to the BLIP of tennis. How to actually become a Zen tennis player. How to become like a samurai warrior, go to the next level. That's my background. Really look forward to seeing you for that one. To join up with us, just simply go to www.mindbodyextra. The extra, you take out the E, it has no E in it, extra. mindbodyextra.com.au, and just simply tap on members, join up, and you can quickly join us up, and you can be a part of all these exciting things and wonderful things for you that could make a big difference to your life. Don't forget to subscribe to MBX on YouTube. That's very easy. Just go to YouTube, MBX, and you'll actually see that free. All that's free. Join us up. We really want you to come with us. This is a journey. It's not a race. Great to see you. See you next week. Bye for now.